Hey, Garrick. Thanks for joining us.
You're so stupid.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, like Garrick over here couldn't, keep up with his routine. So
Please.
he was in the other room calling Berta.
So who are we gonna start this with, John?
Okay, so I know they weren't featured on last night's episode, but I think we should start with Garrick. Garrick and Danielle. I think so.
Okay.
How many people think he's totally not in love with her anymore and doesn't want anything to do with her?
And wants to be married to the other one.
These guys right here.
For sure.
That poor girl. What his name? He his name would be Garrick. That's a Garricky type of name.
I just feel so bad for her because but yet she put herself in that situation too. So
did she? I don't know. She's not gonna make it. We all know that. It was day one, and she was already in the Mexican resort, in the corner, shivering and shaking.
Well, I think she was mad because they had sex behind her back.
She didn't even know at that point yet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, when things went really south. Yeah, I'm not a big Garrick fan. I do like Danielle, though. I feel bad for her. She probably cries every night. When poor Garrick was sitting there, crying during his confessional. Oh, I don't know when I'm going to see her again. Oh, my God, I felt so bad for him. I was I might have to get him, an edible arrangement, with, a chicken soup bowl. Or a book attached to it, something tangible.
Or just get him something
He was really going through it, just missing his newly met wife that he had this amazing 7 days with.
Those two have been together for a while.
I mean,
and
those are real. Those are real tears, guys. I'm just letting you know that, real.
He was super sad. He didn't want that Brazilian to leave.
And then there's poor Danielle next to him, oh, am I going to be all that you need when we're back at home, sweetie? Poor girl, I can't. She's I made your favorite tonight, honey, lasagna. Every night. She'll wake up, she'll answer the door with the, what was the movie? When Kathy Bates did that, she put on the saran wrap bikini. She'll open the door with the saran wrap bikini on. Hey, Garrick.
I don't know what movie.
Fried green tomatoes. Thank you. Thank you for not saying that, but I got it.
Oh, gotcha.
We're gonna get to the Snowdens. But yeah, I just feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for him. And I have a feeling, I don't know, and Roberta looks cool and she looks sweet. And yeah.
Well, you don't know because
But I don't know.
There's a huge language thing. Hopefully your phone never dies or you lose it in that family.
All I know.
No, you can't communicate.
I'm just saying they're going to have to get married, to be on, to work out their arringement.
Well, that's why he
I'm surprised we may see them on 90 Day. I mean, come on. B, I have a feeling that when she's married to him and she's she's gonna be vaya con Dios, mi amiga, see you later. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time. Apparently they're no longer with Danielle. He doesn't follow her on social media anymore. I just feel bad for Danielle. I really do. She's just crying every day. And it's well, she has to get over the jealousy. Come, it's been a day. They got divorced 2 days ago. The ink is still fresh on the paper. But that's cool. All right, so that's all I have to say about Garrick. What are they seeing him? It's he sits there a bump on a log every scene. Doesn't say anything ever. Just sits there. He's yeah, I'm into them. And then, whatever. All right, so.
Well, at least you see him, going on a date with the other wife. And, you know what I mean? Enjoying the time. But the other one, what does he do? He just sits at home. This is my expression.
Oh, God. The Winders, the Wilders, okay.
This is my excited face.
They are by far the creepiest family on the show, I would have to say. But there's something about the way he talks. He just reminds me of like Napoleon Dynamite. Like, oh, okay, like just the way he works things, and like it oddly comforts me. I don't know what it is, but that family
It oddly comforts me.
But that family is super, super creep. And I feel bad for the first wife because she seems like to be like really trying. I forget their names. Well, the one that's been around, and the new one that just had the birth, the baby. She's like, oh, let's get like somebody else in the house, and
she's like, I don't want to take care of all my other chores I have to do.
And then what's his name? Husband Colton. That's his name. Yeah, Colton. Colton's like, well, if I meet this girl, I don't want to be left alone with her. But like in like a Napoleon like Dynamite-y type of voice, like that. Like do the chickens have large talons? Like type of like question. And so what? So was that the girl that was in the woods?
No.
That was
that's what
that's what the Joneses is.
Yes.
The Joneses. The Joneses. Is it the Joneses or the Joneses or like the Jones owns? Because it's like Jones and then they have like the ES. So are they the Joneses?
Yes.
Or do they just pluralize Jones? Is my question. Because I don't know many Joneses. Like, hi, like, I'm Mary Pat and this is my husband Bill and we're the Jones.
We're the Joneses. We're the Joneses. That's their last name.
So like it's just Jones. Like I'm Mary Pat Jones, Jones. I'm into light decoupage. I have 4 kids. Youngest is going to Tulane. Super proud. What?
Joneses.
I know everybody keeps talking about the Joneses. See, now I'm doing it. Snowden's. All right, we'll get to the Snowden's next because I know that's what everybody wants to talk about. All right. So, anyways, Colton. We're still on the Jones. I have too many things going at once. So the girl comes and Colton is less than impressed with this girl. I felt bad for her. And then like the other two, the sister wives, they're like, oh, hey, we got you like this gift basket. And just so you know, there's like extra size condiments. There's an extra size bottle of shampoo and there's an extra size bottle.
Please be generous.
So please be generous. Don't feel like you have to, be tight-fisted with our condiments that we're giving you for the weekend. Please be liberal. And if you need more, just come find us. We'll get like that. I was like, she did not with the extra.
She gave her like what, a whole bundle of fucking bananas.
Like Biggie sized her tote box. They were like, here's a basket. We Biggie sized it for you.
3 mangoes and like.
Oh man!
I just want to know why she would dress like that when you were going to meet your potential like housewife and husband, looking like you just hiked there.
Wait! Are you talking about the one that was like in the woods?
No, I'm talking about the what's his name? Colt's family.
Like from 90 Day Colt?
No, Colton's family.
Oh, they're cool. I like them all so much. All right. Before we get to the Snowdens, just one last thing I want to touch on. Okay. This guy in Idaho, what are they called? Like the trendy, hot topic, that couple. Like, hi, you're my bartender at a bar, but I think you're really cool, and I'm picking up your chill. So why don't you like come home on a date with us? I know that you're still working and you're bartending, but like, I'm picking up what you're putting down. That guy, that mess. So they're on a Zoom date with a potential sister wife, and this girl is in the woods. Like she just answers the phone. They're like, and it's like the first time, his
you don't go
his first, second wife. and she just picks up like the laptop like right in the woods. Like there was like a bear behind her. Like like people were making porridge, like other woodsy things. A bunch of elves were like throwing like just hammers. There was a couple of pixies, just like like lumberjacks, just like cutting shit down. And then there she is, like in the middle of the woods, just like, oh hi, here I am. Hey.
When she was on a road trip with her 4 friends.
A road trip. That I mean, she hit the nail on the head with road trip. She's like, I'm just backpacking through like the Evergreen, like the wherever, like Narnia. Like I'm surprised she didn't have like Aslan behind her. Like, hi, I'm in Narnia.
That could have been the entrance to it.
It was just so weird. And then and like her name is like Alexandra. Like God forbid, like his name's like Sidian or like Sedation, like
Sedation.
Sayonara. Like I don't. His name is like a very Garrick-y type of name. Starts with an S. Sidian, like whatever. Like him and Garrick belong in that same like room. Just like. And like his trendy like wife trying to be like super hip, and she's like, I really hate shopping at Hot Topic. Can we please go to like Forever 21 just once? Like I don't buy anything. He has to have like the ring, like a ring on every finger. Like you try way too hard to not try hard, like that type of guy. Like Savannah, whatever it is. So all right, so let's get on to the Snowdens, the bread and butter of this pretty much this whole episode. So, some stuff went down with the Snowdens last night that we've watched. So, pretty much during the quarantine, they were all there. And then, a few weeks into it, Taylor decides that
I gotta bounce.
She's like, I gotta get on out of here.
I'm bouncing, y'all.
Chrissy moved in with her kids like the day before South Africa shut down, and they were all there. They're a happy family for like a week. And then like as soon as like the crew left and they were kind of on their own, because they couldn't film for Corona, it started hitting the fan at Shea Snowden. Like pretty much I think Ari has been
spot
on with pretty much everything she said so far about what's going on behind the scenes. They were very vocal that Ashley and Ashley, love you guys, never stop. Thank you, Denise. They were very vocal that Ashley and Taylor were not getting along. Chrissy said it, Taylor said it, Dimitri said it, Ashley said it, so that wasn't a big surprise. Using what Ari had said in her dealings with them, it just all made sense. And if you watch that, you're like, oh, I was like, oh shit. So there's that. I feel like the part with I can't read any of the comments because I don't have my contacts in, and I'm like blind as a bat. Where's I going? Oh, the comments that Chrissy made against Taylor, I kind of feel like she was just kind of saying that to like gain favor with them, because we knew that they were in the same room because Ari had said that last week that they were they had their own room, and they they were butting up together, and you saw them in the yard together, and you saw them talking to each other together. So they did really have a friendship, like Ari stated. And then it just got too much for Taylor, and then not only did she go to Texas, but then she got out of the country. I mean,
she sure did.
She said, I gotta go. And then we know what happened with Chrissy with the restraining, that stuff. And then as Ari said, both of them, or all three of them, Vanessa, Taylor, and Chrissy are in hiding. So it's insane. We knew it was going to come out. I didn't know it was going to come out last night. So it's pretty good timing, I think. And yeah, it's only been 15 minutes. I'm like, wow, we just went through like a whole show in 15 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? I am so tired. Chrissy looked uncomfortable. And I think at that point she was pretty much just saying anything to keep on their good.
That's what I think also. Like, I mean, she's there by herself now, and it's like, well, if you don't agree, like, you just moved across like country, like.
And they're gonna all be able to talk when they'll be able to talk. So I can't wait for that day. I don't know why TLC isn't addressing this. They have a thing for not addressing certain things and sweep it under the rug. Was Chrissy the one hiding? Yeah, they're all of them. No, like I'm just reading comments, and that's true. It didn't seem like Chrissy had issues with the Snowdens at that point of the comment, but before she had left, she was like, things aren't that great between Chrissy and between Taylor and Ashley. But I really think she just said that too, and I wasn't there, just to not make them be rough on her, because we heard how they can be rough on Sister Wives.
Yeah, true. True.
I mean, if they're still watching, it's crazy. And we'll see what happens. This all came out now. The season's all about ended, and what happened. And it took them also 2 years for them to put the show back on. They had I think the last time it was on was 2019, and here we are, 2021. But then you also have COVID to blame for that, so who the hell knows?
Yeah, that's true, actually.
But I've been in contact with Ari, and things are, good things are happening, at least for her. And a lot of people watch those videos, a lot more than I ever thought would. So people are getting to see what's going on. I really don't want to keep you guys waiting. I don't really have anything else. Dimitri, the way I thought about the Koresh thing, Vanessa hasn't really said anything. She's just been kind of resharing, if Taylor or Christy tag her in something, she'll reshare it. I don't think she's able to speak much. It should definitely be harder for Dimitri. We'll see. I mean, from what I hear, I think, what did Ari say? There were 100 women they had courted, or hundreds. So just, it's not like it's a problem for them finding people. I don't know what's going on, what's scripted, what's not, but I have a feeling that it's always so nice. Isn't it always so nice for them, when the cameras are rolling, even with Vanessa's season, they had all that, these cats are really driving me crazy tonight. Especially Phoebe. Now let's train of thought. What are they saying? Oh, once, when they're filming, everything is, oh, great. Yeah, let's get her vagina steamed. Let's make a day of it. Let's go throw some axes. Let's do this. Let's do that. They always seem like they're having the best time whenever cameras are rolling. And then what happened once, Vanessa's marriage, the last episode, she was out. Taylor couldn't even wait to get out of there. Mid-season, she was like, I'm out. I can't take it anymore. And we all saw how Chrissy's, worked out, and Ari's. Hasn't been very many positive things to come out from a Snowden courtship. Not that I've seen anyways. So, yeah. But we'll see. I'm also working on something with somebody else to bring more light to this. There's like a lot of stuff going on. That's like partly why I'm like so tired. But I hope everyone's having a great day. Well, how many Social Security numbers? Well, according to Ari, he had more than one. I don't know how to get that type of info. That's like, how do you get like a kidney? Like, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to Google like last minute kidney. Like, I don't, so I don't know how to find that stuff, but, a lot of people do. I would love to hear from Vanessa, but I think that they already said that they made them sign all, what were they? DNAs. Yeah. DNAs. Yeah, sorry. So I think most of them, Ari said that she was like the whole reasoning for them to sign it. So we'll see.
The dark web?
No, I don't say that out loud. You just can't say that stuff. I don't want that on my record anywhere. But yeah. So I think that's it. Yeah. Do we go? Oh, the couples. Oh, wait. The King. The King's your favorite. Do you want to talk about him?
John.
Do you think Colton got catfish? Poor Danielle, only couple on the show. Do I think Colton? I think they got. I mean, it just seemed like very awkward. The whole situation with the girl. And Colton, it was like tapping his finger on like the chair like the whole time viciously, just like you could see, like that was his outlet of being mean.
He was mad because look at what just came through the door.
But like the wives were like very like they were oddly like more into it than he was. They're like, hey, let's get like a third girlfriend, a third wife, and he's like, but we just had a baby. Like I was expecting it to go the other way around, but you never know with these. But I think that what showed up was not what they were expecting.
Nope. But it was also during COVID too, so it was.
Don't know if that makes it any better or worse.
I don't know. I'm trying to help the girl.
Let me see. What was the other question on that? Can't see. Poor Danielle, only couple on the show. The husband isn't legally married to the first wife. Thank you. Yeah. I feel bad for Danielle and Garrick.
So bad.
Garrick's such a great guy, everybody. I could just say Garrick all day long. Oh, me and Garrick are going horseback riding later on.
Please don't.
Me and Garrick are going to go down to the club for some martinis and scotches later. Like, me and Garrick are going to take the rolls out down to Boca. Like, Garrick. I hate his name so much. So what do you think about the King? And his new fling, the princess.
She just seems like very not their type. I guess I should just say. I don't want to say anything to like be mean, or not mean, but like I don't want to be missed. Like,
I'll say it. So that whole part when she brings her car there, because she's having engine trouble. Like it's like I don't know. It's just like shaking when it starts. Like, but everything else is fine. Like I don't know.
Meanwhile, she looks like she could like fight a battle by herself.
And then she was like, oh, what's going on? Like, he's like the only guy who ever gets me. He's just so cool.
I can be funny around him.
And then like he's working on the car, and then like he mentions Vanessa's name. Vanessa comes out. Hey y'all, and she got like her little tracksuit on, she's feeling good. She like walks out to like her mark and like, gives her a good like, and then she's like, y'all need some sweet tea or something,
It's hot out here. Y'all need some drinks.
It is hot out. Y'all are working hard, y'all. So why don't I come back and fix you something nice and sweet? Okay.
Some lemon lime.
Like I was like, is this really happening? Then they go. Then like she goes in. She gets her drinks, and then they're talking. And oh, did y'all forget about me? Here I am with them drinks to cool you off with. Let me know what else I can cool you off with. Oh my god, that was a lot of garbage. Kay was so good to get out of that house.
Yeah, you could tell she wasn't gonna last when they kissed. She was like, "Yeah, we'll kiss, but as soon as I'm leaving, I'm out."
I would like to be one of those neighbors in Farquhar, Verena, wherever the hell they live, Farquhar, Virginia, Farquhar Arena. I don't know what it's called, but I want to be in one of the neighbors' houses watching that stuff because I could just see him like, I'm the king, like really just having a moment.
When I heard, what was her name? What's his wife's name, John?
Vanessa, wait, the king's wife, the queen? That's Vanessa.
See, I can't. When I heard Vanessa say, "Oh well, that's up to you and the king," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, what did she just say?" And John started laughing. I'm like, "Wait, there's no way, no way." He refers to himself as the king.
As the king, yeah, it's his kingdom.
I'm like, you know what? I can't stand that.
It's the kingdom.
And no, he's an MFer. Come on. I don't want to say it, but he is.
He's funny, and I think that's it. We have the Joneses, whatever they are. They suck. And then you have what's his name, Colton, Napoleon Dynamite. Well, if you say so, I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. We have 2 more episodes left, and it's over, all over. And then once people from the show are allowed to talk, the shit's really gonna hit the fan. So we'll see how that plays out. Garrick. Hey, Garrick. Want to go down to Aspen later and hit the slopes, Garrick?
Only if we take out your daddy's Bentley.
Okay, me and Garrick are gonna go, guys. We're gonna be so in love with each other. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got. Everybody have a great night. And thanks for watching. And thanks for the super chats. And I will see you guys later. Garrick loves you guys. Bye so much.